smile every day.
Helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay.
Help to cheer the lonely and sad. Help to make some good really right. Let your light so be that all the world may see the joy of serving Jesus with a smile.
I'm James Blackwood. Welcome to our Blackwood Homecoming. Family and friends are here to present to you many of the songs identified with the Blackwood Brothers Quartet in hopes it will bring back many fond memories. So sit back and enjoy the music our family has sung for over 60 years.
Give the world a smile every day. Helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay.
Help to cheer the lonely and sad. Help to make some good really right. Let your light so be that all the world may see the joy of serving Jesus with a smile.
Now if you've been tired of losing life's war, you're searching for something worth fighting for, then join the army that's proved and tried. Oh yes, come on over to the winning side. Said come on over to the winning side. We're following Jesus. We've got the banner held high. We're God's mighty army. We won't be denied. I said, come on over to the winning side. We've marched through the fire, but we wouldn't burn. No, no. We've marched through the water. Pharaoh just wouldn't learn. And we've marched through the lion's den. Oh, Daniel, he cried, these lions can't hurt me. I'm on the winning side. I said, come on over to the winning side. We're following Jesus. We've got the banner held soldiers there to guard him. You know, they thought they'd done away with my Lord. Oh, but on that third day, the storm it was rolled away, and he came forth from that grave. And I believe that that same spirit that raised Jesus up shall take me home someday. When I can feel his Holy Spirit dwelling deep within. Well, sometimes, oh, peace and gentle, sometimes like a mighty rushing wind. That's the Spirit that raised Jesus up from dead, and the grave shall reign. Oh, this old body up and take me home someday. Well, I can feel His Holy Spirit dwelling deep within. Well, sometimes this is gentle, sometimes like the mighty rushing wind. That's the Spirit that raised Jesus up from dead, and the grave shall reign. Oh, this old body up and take me home someday. I know it shall reign. Oh, this old body up and take me home Who is this one I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music.
His eyes
Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
shall reign. It is the King of Kings, and evermore the same.
Hey folks, we're glad to be here on this Wednesday night. We appreciate you tuning us in, and we are on the Roku television. We on Facebook, and all of our stuff will be over on YouTube a little later. But we appreciate all those that are on our YouTube channel. Man, our YouTube channel is really a growing, and we appreciate the great opportunities that God has opened the doors up for us. I'd like to send this program out tonight. I don't know if he's on there listening or not. He may be on the television side of listening. I'd like to send it out to Chuck Bryan, the owner of WOTG TV and all the radio stations. He's got about 25 or 30 internet radio station that travels around the world. And he has really opened the door up for Alan Presley Promotions. And we'd like to send this out to his wife, Donna too, and Donna Bryan, that's Chuck's wife. She's been sickly quite a bit, so we need to keep praying for her. And we're going to dedicate our program to them tonight. We're going to get on with the program tonight. We're having a great time in here. The last two songs that we played was The Pains. The first one we played, I think that was the first time we have played that one on the program. We got so many songs, folks, it's unreal at how many we got. We couldn't even come close to probably playing them at all in a month's time. If we played one song down the list and went down the list, we ain't no telling how long it take us go. We got so many songs. Well, let's get the program started tonight. We hope you share the program out there on Facebook. If you're on television, call your neighbor up and invite them to come over and tell them how they can get on the Roku television. And the television goes around the world. Anywhere they got internet, they can pick this television up. And by the way, folks, let me share this with you. The month of June is filling up, and we need, if you'd like to come here live on the program, sing on the program, you need to get a hold of me, and we'll tell you what it takes to do that. If we hadn't got your songs, first requirement is send us a few songs. You can either email them to us at alanpresley@outlook.com. Is that right, Linda? Alan Presley at outlook.com. A lot of people does that. Then a lot of people just mails us the CD too, and you can do that. And either way, we can get your songs. And we have so many CDs. We have so many people that emails us these songs. And ain't no telling how many songs we got. But month of June is filling up. On June the 4th, June the 5th, Rick Lilly from Charleston, West Virginia area up in there will be our guest on the program live. And I think it's about next week, June the 14th, I think it's around the 14th. Let's see, what is it? Jury Allen.
You can't forget Alan.
Jury Allen Hall from Dalton, Georgia. Dalton, Georgia. That's where Chuck Bryan's from. He might even know this guy. I didn't think to ask Chuck. I was talking to him on the phone a while ago. But Jury Allen Hall is coming from Dalton, Georgia. And so, folks, if you traveling I-75 and you can drop in. We've had a lot to do that. And folks, we'll put you on the television, Roku television. You'll be going over on Facebook, and you'll be on Facebook. And what greater promotion you can have than that?
Even if they can't.
What, Linda?
Even if they can't come and be here at 8:00 at night, we can do one in the daytime. All we have to do is open up WOTG, the Roku, and record them live, and then play it later.
Yeah, and if you want to come here, you can't be here at 8:00 at night. You can come in through the day, and we can put you on the air, and we can record it. We can do recordings now. Yeah, we can do that. God has really blessed our program. And folks, we appreciate what God is doing. And we're going to dedicate this program to Chuck Bryan and the WOTG Radio Network, and even to Donna Bryan. And let me tell you this about Donna Bryan. She keeps Chuck walking the chalk line.
That like I keep you, right?
What?
That like I keep you walking the chalk line, right?
Yeah, I keep hers walking the chalk line. Don't you tell her I said that. But anyway, let's get on with the program. I didn't sit there and talk and forgot who we got coming on. Who's singing next, Linda? Oh, it's a 2x2 quartet. Let's take a listen to the 2x2 quartet to start out tonight. Here we go. Hit that share button, Facebook.
God's in the business of answering prayer, and I know He's gonna answer mine. He did it for Moses, He did it for David, He's been doing it for a long, long time. If your burden's got you down, getting heavy to bear, well, I'll take you to the Lord up above. 'Cause God's in the business of answering prayer. God's in the business of love. I was walking down the road when I met a man with his head hanging low to the ground. I said, hey, mister, can I give you a hand? Let me tell you what a secret I found. I sang him a song and then he sang along, and all at once the tears filled his eyes. He said, what a shame as the world plays this game, the poor people never realize. God's in the business of answering prayer, and I know He's gonna answer mine. He did it for Moses, He did it for David, He's been doing it for a long, long time. If your burden's got you down, getting heavy to bear, well, I'll take you to the Lord up above. God's in the business of answering prayer. God's in the business of love. Well, life can bring you moments of heartache and pain. Let me tell you, they're not easy to bear. As sure as there's sunshine, as sure as there's rain, I'm sure that there's a God who cares. He cares. Well, why do we climb the mountain when by faith we can pray and make it fall in the sea? The sea. Well, why we keep on fighting when we could be delighting in the peace, love, and joy so free? God's in the business of answering prayer, and I know He's gonna answer mine. He did it for Moses, He did it for David, He's been doing it for a long, long time. If your burden's got you down, getting heavy to bear, take it to the Lord up above. God's in the business of answering prayer. God's in the business of love. God's in the business of love.
Like Nicodemus coming in the night, I had to see the King. As the woman at the well, I was thirsty for a drink.
Like Bartimaeus, blind and helpless, till Jesus passed my way.
This song has never changed. Hallelujah, what a day. Oh, what a day. I testify Jesus is mine every day. I change from death to life. I have had many happy days now, walking in this glory way, singing praises to the King, that my soul has been redeemed. It's the dearest one to me, oh what a day. There have been many storms and battles, been many weary miles, and I can face them all with joy, sing this song in every trial.
Oh, somebody has been with me since the day I was saved.
And my song has been the same. Hallelujah, what a day. Oh, what a day. I testify Jesus is mine every day. I change from death to life. I have had many happy days now, walking in this glory way, singing praises to the King, that my soul has been redeemed. It's the dearest one to me, oh what a day. Oh what a day. I testify
it's Mary with Exodus. You are listening to WOTG Radio with Brother Allen and Sister Linda Presley. If you are wondering more about Exodus Ministry, just go to our website, exodus-southerngospel.com. Or if you are wanting to book Exodus, call 256-312-5639, or you can go through Dominion Agency, 828-454-5900 or 828-454-5917. Exodus would love to be a part of your worship event. We look forward to hearing from you. May God bless you all. And don't forget, keep listening in to WOTG Radio and Alan Presley Promotions, where they let go and let God.
And folks, we're glad to be here tonight, and we are on the television, and we thank Brother Chuck Bryan and the WOTG Radio Network and of all the great opportunities that we have. And folks, we got a new group coming up. We hadn't had these guys too long on the program, but we've known them quite a while, and we know the bass singer. He used to sing bass for this group called the Appointed Quartet, and then he's moved on to the Dixie Melody Boys. And we are friends with, Linda, you remember his name?
Stephen Roberts sings with Appointed Quartet. His dad sings with Dixie Melody Boys, but I can't remember his dad's first name.
Earl, I think.
Earl Roberts.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we glad we got Stevens Roberts quartet called the Appointed Quartet, and I think they wrote it around between here and Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga about 60 miles from us, and we appreciate them. And we're going to listen to the Appointed Quartet on this next song. And we are on the Roku television, and we'll be on YouTube after a while, and we on Facebook. Take a listen to the Appointed Quartet.
Master walking with me, sharing every load. There are many, many miles behind me, many trials overcome. But heaven is now in view, and soon we'll be home. You see, it really does not matter how rough the way may get, for Jesus walks beside me. He has never failed me yet, and now we'll make the journey over Jordan's rising foam. Heaven is now in view, and we'll soon be home. The brightness of that city lights the way for me. I can hear angels singing, what a jubilee, and I can see my Father's arms outstretched to welcome me. Heaven is now in view, the lights of home I see, the brightness of that city lights the way for me. I can hear angels singing, what a jubilee, and I can see my Father's arms outstretched just to welcome me. Heaven is now in view, the lights of home I see. I can see my Father's arms, they're outstretched just to welcome me. Heaven is now in view, the lights of home I see. I was standing on the banks of the river, looking out over life's troubled sea, when I saw an old ship that was sailing. Is that the old ship of Zion I see? Its hull was bent and battered from the storms of life I could see. Waves were rough, but that old ship, it was steady. Is that the old ship of Zion I see? At the stern of the ship was the captain. I could hear as he called out my name. Get on board, it's the old ship of Zion. It will never pass this way again.
Well, folks, we got a new guy. It's the first time we played his songs on this program. That's going to be coming up here in a minute, and we're going to have to be careful, me and Linda, or we're going to get confused out there on Facebook. That's the second Jerry Hall that we know, isn't it, Linda? Yeah. And we friends with both of them now on Facebook. And Jerry Hall, one of them that we're friends with, we've known him for several years now. He's a great preacher, and he pastors over in South Carolina. And the name of his church was my mother's name. Beulah Free Will Baptist Church is where he is pastor of. And now we friends with another Jerry Hall, but his name is Jerry Allen Hall. I know one thing, he sure has a good middle name. And we're proud to have him, and we're going to listen to him first time tonight. He is scheduled to be live on our program June the 14th. And folks, if you want to get scheduled, let us know. If you're traveling I-75 between Knoxville and Chattanooga, about exit 60 is Highway 68. Get off there, go east. We're a couple miles right off. We on the old 68, 2/10 of a mile from downtown Sweetwater, which is a hole in the road. But we're not as small as Tellico Plains over here. They don't even have a red light. At least we got a couple, 2 or 3 red lights. But you come by anyway, we can make a recording, and we can record. And we're going to get on with the program tonight. We're going to listen to Jerry Allen Hall. Oh, he's from Dalton, Georgia, down there where Chuck Bryan is from. But that's not going to be long. Chuck's getting ready to move to Cleveland, Tennessee. That's where the WOTG studio is. But we're WOTG radio studio too, right here. And we right here in Sweetwater, Tennessee. And we like a TV station in here. We put them on TV, we put them on Facebook, we put them on YouTube. We're going to take a listen to Jerry Allen Hall, and he's scheduled to be here on the 14th of June. Let's take a listen. The first time we've had him. Here we go.
goodbye. I'm gonna see my Savior standing at the door. Then I'll hear him say, "You're welcome. All your cares are left behind, and I won't have to worry anymore. I won't have to worry when I reach the other shore. All my troubles will be over, and I'll rest forevermore. My eyes will be on Jesus, and my heart will be aglow, and I won't have to worry anymore. My eyes will be on Jesus, and my heart will be aglow, and I won't have to worry
I remember the time when in darkness I wandered far from home. On the mountain of sin, I had traveled so long, like the prodigal son, all my goods I had squandered, sadly I roamed. But the Savior came in, and he gave me a song. I can tell you now the time. I can tell you the time. I can take you to the place. I can show you the place where the Lord saved me. Where the Lord saved me by His wonderful grace. His wonderful grace. But I cannot tell you how. For I know not the how. And I cannot tell you why. And I know not the why. He will tell me all about it. He will tell me all about it in the by and by, in the by and by. I can never forget when he spoke to me gently, follow thou me in the fountain of life. In the fountain of life, there's a balm for your soul. There's a balm for your soul. So I heeded his voice. He was speaking intently. Gladly I see through his marvelous grace. Through his marvelous grace, I am happy and whole. I am happy and whole. I can tell you now the time. I can tell you the time. I can take you to the place. I can show you the place where the Lord saved me. Where the Lord saved me by His wonderful grace. His wonderful grace. But I cannot tell you how. For I know not the how. And I cannot tell you why. And I know not the why. He will tell me all about it. He will tell me all about it in the by and by, in the by and by. I can tell you the time. I can tell you the time.
touched a blind man, give him back his sight. There's nothing that he can't do if you believe in him. He has healed the leper, brought the dead back from the grave. He has made walls tumble and held back the way. Turned water into wine, fed thousands fish and bread, and miracles of miracles, he died and rose again. There's nowhere he won't go if you call out his name. If you're in hell, he'll walk through the flames with his arms wide open. He can feel your pain. He will embrace you if you believe in him. He's been in the fiery furnace, he's been in the lion's den. He walked on water, walked the desert sand. But he has touched a blind man and given him back his sight. There's nothing that he can't do if you believe in him. There's nowhere he won't go if you call out his name. If you're in hell, he'll walk through the flames with his arms wide open. He can feel your pain. He will embrace you if you believe in him. There's nowhere he won't go if you call out his name. If you're in hell, he'll walk through the flames with his arms wide open. He can feel your pain. He will embrace you if you believe in him. Oh, he will embrace you if you believe in him.
The storms of life may round me roll. This earth may shake from pole to pole, yet none of this shall daunt my face. The Savior is my hiding place. Yes, I have found the precious hiding place, the blessed, blessed hiding place. 'Tis the Lord Jesus who bestows His grace, and thus becomes my hiding place. My life is both so complete and whole when He's united with my soul. He's a comfort in life's weary race. The Savior is my hiding place. Yes, I have found the precious hiding place, the blessed, blessed hiding place. 'Tis the Lord
listening to us on the Roku television, and we appreciate that. Facebook, and we go over on YouTube a little later. Hey, we got coming up to sing a guy that's going to be with us right here live on the program on June the 5th. June the 5th, and you will be seeing posters coming up later on. And we're going to let you hear a little bit of sample of what you're going to hear that night on June the 5th. Here's Rick Lilly from Charleston, West Virginia area. Let's take a listen.
Still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God is roses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
I will meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate. Then be ready, faithful pilgrim, lest with you it be too late, for I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning, just inside
joy of that glad meeting with the saints who for us wait. What a blessed, happy meeting just inside the eastern gate. For I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. Just inside the eastern gate over there. For I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you just inside the eastern gate over there. Oh, I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning over there. Yes, I will meet you in the morning over there.
Who is this one I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music. Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
It is the King of Kings, and evermore the same.
Hey, by the way, this coming Saturday night, we're going to dedicate the program to all the mothers across this world. And if you're listening, this program is going to be for all mothers. And we appreciate our mothers, you know, and I hope that a lot of them gives their heart and life to God before they can tell their kids how to be saved and how to go to heaven. But all songs that we're going to play Saturday night is going to be dedicated to our mothers. See, Mother's Day is coming up Sunday, and we're going to dedicate our program to all our mothers. We're going to play Mother's Day songs, and we're looking forward to that. I done got one out on Facebook that Brother Squire Parson wrote, and he says, "Hello, Mama's the name of it." And you ought to listen to it. We dedicate that to all of our mothers across this country. So I think Linda's going to make a poster. I guess you have to get in a good mood. You going to make a poster?
No, I'll let you make it.
Do what? She said she's going to let me make it, so it won't be worth a dime. You can't read it time I get through. But anyway, she says she will make a poster about it, and you can help share it and tell all mothers I hope Dad's listening too, 'cause you know Father's Day's coming up for long, and you might want them mamas to listen to your program. And Linda, who we got coming up to sing now? It's a Kingsman Quartet, and they're singing an old song right here. Here to go with the Kingsman Quartet. Take a listen. Please share our program, folks. Would you do that on Facebook?
Sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing his mercy and his grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, he'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout victory. Gonna shout, gonna shout, gonna shout. Gonna shout, gonna shout, 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 shout.
Onward to the prize before us. Soon his beauty will behold. Soon the pearly gates will open. We shall tread the streets of gold.
When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Gonna shout, gonna shout, gonna shout, gonna shout, gonna shout, 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 shout. We all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be.
Jesus, we'll sing and shout victory. Now when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout victory. I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout the victory.
To the guy who left the pamphlet on the midnight Greyhound bus, asked me if I knew where I was going. To the late night TV preacher when I couldn't sleep away, reminding me there's peace for all who know him. To the kid that wore the t-shirt that said Elvis is cool, but Jesus is the one and only King. I want to thank you for the witness you have been. I want to thank you for reminding me of him, for the way you're not ashamed to show your faith in a world that needs his mercy and his grace. I want to thank you. To the local gospel DJ who works every single night, playing songs to reach the non-believers. To the little white-haired lady who works at the second scene, who always says, God bless you when you see her. To a mom and dad who spent a lifetime on their knees, praying for a child they loved so dear. I wish I told them more while they were here. I want to thank you for the witness you have been. I want to thank you for reminding me of him, for the way you're not ashamed to show your faith in a world that needs his mercy and his grace. I want to thank you. Some of them were family, some of them were friends, some of them were strangers, but all were heaven sent. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the way you're not ashamed to show your faith in a world that needs his mercy and his grace. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you to those that let me reach.
There's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier place in the day. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the bay. Oh, come, 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 come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the day. No
are calling. Oh, come to the church in the day. Oh, come, 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 come to the church by the wide world. Oh, come to the church in the day. Those bodies so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the bay. Oh, come, 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 come to the church by the wide road. Oh, come to the church in the day. Those bodies so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the bay. How sweet on a clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling. Oh, come to the church in the day. Oh, come, 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 come to the church by the wide road. Oh, come to the church in the day. Those bodies so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the bay.
Jesus is the man I talk to every day. Jesus is the man who listens when I pray. Jesus is the man who carries my troubles away. Yeah. Jesus is the man who saved me when I strayed. Jesus is the man who made me what I am today. Soon there in heaven, I'll hear the angels say, Jesus is the man. Yeah, Jesus is the man, the great I am. He holds the world in his hands. Jesus is the man that can, now and forever. Jesus is the man. Jesus is the man I'll lean on till I'm gone. Jesus is the man who'll carry me home. Jesus is the man there in heaven where I long to roam. Jesus is the man. Yeah. Jesus was born of a virgin before day. Jesus is the man who arose from the grave. Gave his life on Calvary there for all mankind. Keep this in mind. Yeah. Jesus is the man, the great I am. He holds the world in his hands. Jesus is the man that can, now and forever. Jesus is the man. Jesus is the man, the great I am, always and forever. Remember, Jesus is the man.
There's no other name so sweet as Jesus. No one ever cared so much for me as to shed his precious blood.
see him face to face in glory. I will bow at his nail-scarred feet, and I'll thank him for the pain he suffered, all because he cared so much for me. There's no one who cares like Jesus. There's no friend so precious to me, who would walk and carry a cross up to Calvary. No one ever cared so much for me, who would walk and carry a cross up to Calvary. No one ever cared so much for me.
Jesus is all the world to me. I am so glad he set my soul free. He brought me life and liberty one glorious day. He has proved true in every test. He's calling you, oh, give him your best. He brings true joy and happiness along your way. Life can be bright when Jesus near. He is the light. Why should we fear? Shadows of night will disappear with him by your side. Hold to his hand as you travel on. Look to that land of glorious song. We'll join that man, that heavenly throne, when this life is through. When this life is through.
There will be trials day in and day out. God is right there, don't you ever doubt. Satan may try to turn you about. Remember to pray. He has the grace, he is your strong tower. He will not fail, for he has the power to make you stand in your weakest hour, if close you will stay.
Someday this life on earth will be through. We shall see him who loved us so true. Cares of this life will seem but a few when we gather home. We shall lay down our burdens then. We shall find rest at our journey's end. Life shall begin with Jesus our friend. No more we shall roam. Life can be bright with Jesus near. He is the light. Why should we fear? Shadows of night will disappear with him by your side. Hold to his hand as you travel on. Look to that land of glorious song. We'll join that man, that heavenly throne, when this life is through. This life is through. Life can be bright with Jesus near. He is the light. Why should we fear? Shadows of night will disappear
life is through, when this life is through.
It's funny how we do it, compartmentalize. We plan for success and time, to pass the pain right by. And it just doesn't work that way. God has a different plan. He works in ways we never see, beyond the scope of man. When the journey takes a detour, unexpectedly, and I try to accept and understand what it all means. When I'm pressed to show the world, well, I really believe I will trust you, Lord. Well, my heart begins to faint because I see a lost soul pray, and my soul cries out, oh Lord, how long can I keep this at bay? In the fiercest part of battle, when my feet don't want to stay, I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord, with my life. I may not understand it and even question why. What good could ever come from this has even crossed my mind. But God's teaching me to trust Him more as He works His will in me. I rest securely in His care, and the surrender it sure is sweet. So when the journey takes a detour unexpectedly, and I try to accept and understand what it all means, when I'm pressed to show the world what I really believe, I will trust you, Lord. When my heart begins to faint because I see a lost soul pray, and my soul cries out, oh Lord, how long can I keep this at bay? In the fiercest part of battle, when my feet don't want to stay, I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord, with my life.
One night upon the sea, the ship was tossing to and fro. Breakers dashed on every hand, angry winds around it blow. All on board were filled with pride as the mighty billows roll. Then they called upon the one who the winds and waves control. When he reaches out his hand, billows cease at his command. Winds and waves obey his will. When he says to them, be still, what man is this, they all did say, that the winds and sea obey. He's the one who sails with me. Oh, he's still the master of the sea.
the storms of life may rage, mighty billows round you roll, when he can calm life's troubled sea, oh, as he did in days of old. And as upon life's sea you sail, why don't you trust in him who's never ever failed? I'm so glad he sails with me. Oh, he's still the master of the sea. When he reaches out his hand, he'll cease at his command. Winds and waves obey his will. When he says to them, be still. What man is this, they all did say, that the winds and sea obey. He's the one who sails with me. Oh, he's still the master of the sea. He's the one who sails with me. Oh, he's still the master of the sea.
Well, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore. I was very deeply stained within, seeking to rise no more. Oh, but then the master of the sea heard my despairing cry. Oh, and from the waters he lifted me, now safe and by, because love lifted me. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Well, now souls in danger, look above. Jesus completely saved. He will lift you by his love out of the angry world. Oh, now he's a master of the seas. Billows that will obey. He's your savior, he wants to be. Saved today. Because love lifted me. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Now love lifted me. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Lifted me.
Sometimes when you are pressed, you go to Jesus, you find happiness. Well, I know Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. Sometimes I feel so burdened down, not a true friend, oh no, can be found. Well, I cry, Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. He'll be waiting just for me, yes, waiting just for me. I know Jesus up this race, but I'm determined to see my master's face. Well, I know Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. He was my mother's God while on this earth she trod. Well, she said, Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. Well, away in the middle of the night, on her knees she made everything all right. Well, she said, Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. He'll be waiting just for me. Yes, waiting just for me. I know Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. Sometimes I almost give up this race, but I'm determined to see my master's face. Well, I know Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. Well, 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 he's waiting just for me. Yes, waiting just for me. I know Jesus will be waiting at the end for me. Sometimes I almost give up this race, good Lord, but I'm determined to see my master's face. Well, I know Jesus will be waiting at the end for me.
What a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arm. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arm. Leaning, safe and secure from all harm. Leaning, I'm leaning on the everlasting arm. In the pilgrim way, leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how bright the path grows from day to day, leaning on the everlasting arms. I'm leaning, safe and secure from all alarm. Leaning, I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. I'm bleeding, I'm safe, I'm secure from all alarm. Leaning, I'm leaning on the everlasting arm. Leaning, I'm safe, I'm secure from all alarm. Leaning, I'm leaning on the everlasting arm. Leaning on the everlasting arm. Leaning on the everlasting arm.
He worked hard all his life, through the good times and the bad, building churches with those rough and calloused hands. But the most important thing was the Bible that he read, and with that book of love, he made our house a home. He built a firm foundation on Christ's solid rock, with walls of love that sheltered from the storm, a roof above to keep us safe, and floors of faith to run the race. With a loving wife, he made our house a home. we live. He taught us kids to pray and sing, and how to trust in Jesus' name. With every prayer, he made our house a home. He built a firm foundation on Christ the solid rock, with walls of love that sheltered from the storm. The roof above to keep us safe, and floors of faith to run the race. With the loving wife, he made our house a home. He built a firm foundation on Christ the solid rock, with walls of love that sheltered from the storm. The roof above to keep us safe, and floors of faith to run the race. With a loving wife, he made our house a home. With the roof above to keep us safe, and floors of faith to run the race. With the loving wife, he made our house a home. And with that book of love, he made our house a home.
As I travel through this pilgrim land, there is a friend who walks with me, leads me safely through the sinking sand. He is the Christ of Calvary. This will be my prayer, dear Lord, each day to help me do the best I can. For I need thy light to guide me day and night. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every hour. Through the land, protect me by thy power. Hear my feeble plea, oh Lord, down on me. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Let me travel in thy light divine, that I may see the blessed way. Keep me that I may be holy, thine, and sing redemption songs someday. I will be a soldier brave and true, and ever firmly take a stand. As I onward go and daily meet the foe, blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every hour. Through this pilgrim land, protect me by thy power. Hear my feeble plea, oh Lord, down on me. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand.
Who is this one I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television, and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music.
His eyes
Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern Gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
We've had a good time in here, and we try to strive and work hard to bring you a good program every night here. And folks, we're going to say this: we appreciate those that do give and make donations to our program. That is how we stay on the air, and we do obey the law. We do not go against the law, and we do pay. Linda writes a check every month to paying her royalties. We pay royalties. We operate under 365 license with WOTG Radio Network. And by the way, we're going to dedicate this program to Chuck Bryan of WOTG Radio Network and Television, to him and Donna Bryan. And we like to say thank you, Brother Chuck and Sister Donna, for all the hard work they have put forward. He's got about 25 or 30 internet radios that go around the world. And we've been on the radio, several radio stations, but now we're doing WOTG TV. And we're on TV every night. And we on YouTube every night. We on Facebook. It's through your donations that make this program possible. We operate on 3 computers every night. We operate on 3 cameras every night. And we operate on 4 monitors every night. And we operate on a soundboard. Everything that you hear goes through a soundboard. Then when somebody comes in here and sings, they hook up and they travel through that soundboard where we can get good exception out there on the Roku television. And that Roku television goes all around the world, heard by many people. This time we're going to turn it over to Lady Presley.
Okay, Alan, we got 12 more minutes to play 2-3 more songs. So thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. So let's get on with some more music.
And we hope you share our program out there on Facebook. I know I can't tell you that on the television, which you're hearing me, but out there on Facebook we can. You can share the program, and on television, call your neighbor up. And pretty soon, in an hour or so, all these programs you're hearing on television and on Facebook will all be over on the YouTube. Let's take a listen to the Inspirations Quartet. Here we go.
Tears will never stain the streets of that city. Our heart will never break anymore. If I could count the tears that have fallen, it would seem like an ocean to me. If my heart were a window you could look through, oh, the pain and scars you would see. Tears will never stain the streets
streets of that city. No wreath for death on my mansion door. Teardrops aren't welcome beyond the gates of glory. Our heart will never break anymore. I've questioned the loss of a loved one. The grave seems so final and cold, but I'll meet them where death has no victory, in a land where we'll never grow, where tears will never stain the streets of that city, and no wreath of death on my mansion door. And teardrops aren't welcome beyond the gates of glory. Our heart will never break anymore. And tears will never stain the streets of that city, and no wreath of death on my mansion door. And teardrops aren't welcome beyond the gates of glory. Our heart will never break anymore. Our heart will never break anymore.
Well, my mama read a story from the Bible long ago about Shadrach, Meshach, and old Abednego. How the wicked king commanded they be thrown into a flame because they would not bow and then deny their father's name.
Mama said the king stood high upon the balcony so tall. When he looked in, he was shocked by all the things he saw. Well, he thought that he would find him lying dead upon the ground, but instead of three, counted four up walking all around.
Then I said, Mama, wait a minute, there's something I must know. Well, if three went in and three came out, then where'd the fourth man go? And I never will forget, my mama danced across the floor. These are the words I heard her say, she shouted through the door. He's still in the fire and he's walking in the flame, and he'll be there to help you when you call upon his name. And he can still deliver by his almighty power, while here below it's still good to know he's still in the fire. Now my friends, you may be destined to face life's hottest flame, but I'm glad that I can tell you through the power of his name, not one flame of fire will harm you. You'll come through it and you'll tell yesterday, today, forever, God is still alive and well. He's still in the fire and he's walking in the flame, and he'll be there to help you when you call upon his name. And he can still deliver by his almighty power, while here below it's still good to know he's still in the fire. He's still in the fire and he's walking in the flame, and he'll be there to help you when you call upon his name. And he can still deliver by his almighty power, while here below it's still good to know he's still in the fire. While here below it's still good to know he's still in the fire.
strong on either side. But faith has grown within me, and I hear my Father say, "You're almost home, my child, a weary child, weary child." Just another mile, and I could be called up to glory. Just another cloud could move, and Jesus would appear. This world is not my home. There's a better time and place. Just another mile, and I can see His face. This world is not my home. There's a better time and place. Just another mile, and I can see His face.
World of smile every day, helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay. Help to cheer the lonely sad, help to make some good really glad. Let your light so be that all the world may see the joy of serving Jesus with a smile.
I'm James Blackwood. Welcome to our Blackwood homecoming. Family and friends are here to present to you many of the songs identified with the Blackwood Brothers Quartet in hopes it will bring back many fond memories. So sit back and enjoy the music our family has sung for over 60 years.
You've the world of smile every day, helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay. Help to cheer the